Hey guys, Nathan here, welcome back to a new Inform review, and this week's player is going to be Sif Kalinic from Fiorentina, the Croatian striker. This is his second Inform actually. His first Inform was 83 rated, and we've got his second Inform here, 85 rated. Very decent stats, very cheap as well, going for around 15k, so just above discard at the moment. And the team we do build around him is going to consist of basically a lot of Croatian and Fiorentina Serie A players. Well, actually, there's only one other Croatian in there, and that's the left mid. But we do try and mix it up a little bit. We have Liverpool, we have some Liverpool players, and I think we do go Bundesliga at the back to really just add a bit of variety. We have Pjaka, whatever his bloody hell his name is. I won't use him all year, so I was going to use Perisic, but I decided to use him instead. Because he's a cheap non-rare. Wanted to use him for a long time as well. We also have Borja Valero in midfield. Very high rated player, but not one I've ever really touched upon. I don't know why either, but he's got very good stats. We got Ilicic as well. Team of the season last year. Very good card. I think he's like 6'5", isn't he? And I just wanted to try him out, sort of in the centre forward role, which is a base card. His play stat. And we can link Valero with Bartra at the back, just get that extra bit of chemistry. And then we go with Guerrero at left back, because I wanted to use him as well, because he's sort of got good stats. And we also put Berkey in goal, who is a very good goalkeeper for cheap price, I guess, because we used him in the How to Fut series, and he was very solid for us for a number of games. And that's the team. Pjaka actually has 4-star skills, but I didn't know Valero had 4-star skills as well. Very, very odd. But I'm not complaining. I was actually really impressed with him in the games, if I'm honest. The first team we come up against anyway is going to be this team. He's got Casillas on no chemistry in goal, which is the most pointless addition I think I've ever seen. Just completely ruins the team, and did ruin this guy's game, if I'm honest. Straight away right off the bat, Klein getting in. I hadn't played FIFA in a while, so it did take me, I didn't start off the best, but that finish from Kalinic is all you need to get you going in a game. So he pushed forward at this point. I think this is before the red card. He did get a player sent. No, it's actually after the red card. Kalinic, what a fucking finish. I mean, this guy can score long shots. He has such a good long shot on him. He scored a few more, I think. But his main attribute definitely was his power on the ball. He scored a hat-trick there already, 60 minutes on the clock. And his main attribute is when he gets the ball at his feet. So strong on the ball, just unbelievable strength. He's a bit slow, so if you put a Hunter, I would recommend you put a Hunter card on him if you can afford it. You know, it's 5k, but he's an Inform, so probably is worthy of that value. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you put a Hunter card on him just to improve his pace, which is a bit lacking. His long shots were phenomenal, as I said. Valero there scoring a nice goal to make it 5. But yeah, his pace was a bit lacking, but he does make up for his really good shooting. His finishing was okay. Wasn't outstanding for a striker. As I said, he did have 7 shots in this game. I think he scored 4 goals, I think maybe, in that game. So his finishing was about average, what you'd expect. But his long shots were really good for a striker, and especially his pace and well, it's not really his pace, his power on the ball, his dribbling as well did really help. So you see Emre Can breaking through, slipping it through to Kalinic again. And he's going to get his 5th goal, I think, his 5th goal for the club. Scoring it there with ease. That's a really easy finish, so nothing really too special about it. Here we score a pretty dodgy goal with Klein, just absolutely smacks off the volley, and it comes off Ilisic's arse, I think, and goes in. But I'll take it, and yeah, we'll just go 2-1 ahead. And in more like Kalinic, I would recommend you pick him up if you're going to want a cheap Inform striker, and also a striker that will get you goals. Serie A for me is a bit of a... I haven't really dabbled in it this year, but I imagine there are kind of cheaper options for strikers, but do seem to be limited. In every team I see, I do see players like this guy using left forward striker, and Dybala is obviously one of them that you'll need. But Dybala's 100k, I don't really know, I don't really check player prices, but he was about 100k last time I remember. Higuain's about the same, maybe a bit cheaper, but you know, players in that range are very expensive. But this guy, I think, definitely fills the void. You know, he's got a bit of power about him, a good shot. So I reckon that he should be used a lot more often than he is. Anyway, we're moving into the I think this is the final game? Oh, yeah, I think it must be. Got a good BPL team to go against. Welbeck, Costa, Depay, Rooney, very good players. But we took on the deficit to start the game. Ilicic going through there. He did that so often, just running off the ball and finishing really, really well. A really low finish as well. But yeah, Kalinic and him definitely linked up pretty well. I'd give Kalinic overall probably an 8 out of 10. You know, his pace isn't perfect. It isn't that kind of outstanding striker. I gave Dario Benedetto, if you remember it, like a 9 out of 10. But he was just always in the right position. Kalinic, you sort of had to feed him a bit more. You know, give him a bit more service, I guess, because in the games where he didn't get a lot of service, that is a phenomenal finish as well. That was brilliant. In the games where he didn't get a lot of service, he was pretty poor. But anyway, I'm going to leave you here. I would recommend you buy him anyway, but this is Race Corners, another screamer. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. New Inform review soon.